Bangladesh has taken one more step in its diplomatic relations with Pakistan. Now, these relations had largely remained frozen in the past due to the pending issues, unresolved issues that stem from the 1971 rebellion in Bangladesh, the liberation of Bangladesh, and the formation of Bangladesh as an independent sovereign state. Now, there were many issues, including the torture, the iron hand with which the Pakistani army came down on those fighting for independence, uh, and of course the atrocities committed by the Pakistan army. Now, there's been no acknowledgement, accountability, or an apology as Bangladesh has demanded. Secondly, when it comes to reserves, Bangladesh's reserves, remember at that time there was one central bank. So Bangladesh's reserves, dues that were supposed to come to Bangladesh, including relief for money that was received in 1970, all of that didn't come. So Bangladesh has estimated the dues amount to about $4.5 billion. So that is something that obviously they want some sort of assurance on. But in both these issues, there has been no commitment from Pakistan. However, despite that, Bangladesh has now decided to take that relationship forward. And the chief advisor to the interim government in Bangladesh, Yunus, has called for stronger ties with Pakistan. What does this entail? This means cooperation at different levels, trade, business, people-to-people links, air connectivity, etc. That is always there. But also what could be happening in the background is defense cooperation. And, there has been talk of Bangladesh, starting the Lalmonirhat Air Base, which is situated close to the Chicken's Neck Corridor, a strategically important area for India. And there was talk of a Pakistani subcontractor involved in that. Also, all of this, there is also China's role in that as well. So obviously, all of this is something that India would be closely watching. And this is surprising, and this is also more worrying because there are going to be back-to-back high-level visits. For example, the Foreign Secretary level consultations that the Foreign Secretary of Pakistan held in Bangladesh with her Bangladeshi counterpart was happening after a gap of 15 years. She also met the Foreign Affairs Advisor and the Chief Advisor of the interim government, Yunus. And of course, after that meeting, this statement came that Bangladesh wanted stronger ties with Pakistan. Now, what does this mean for India? India has had Bangladesh as a strategic partner for a long time. There have been times in the past when the relationship hasn't been all that great. But overall, India has had a strategic partner in Bangladesh, with Bangladesh also, being the relationship with Bangladesh being at multiple levels, not related to one issue or one particular government. But beyond that, what has happened is that now Bangladesh seems to be pivoting towards China and Pakistan. And not only is Amna Baloch, the Pakistani Foreign Secretary, visiting, also you have the upcoming visit of the Pakistan Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq. And that is also going to lead to some announcements, some meetings and all of that. So this is why India could be watching these developments, because there is, of course, Indian interests at stake. Now, obviously, India would be worried if Pakistan is able to claw its way back into Bangladesh. That would mean more worry for India. So obviously, these developments are being closely watched, but it is very clear now, especially with the statement yesterday, that Pakistan now seems to be pivoting towards, Bangladesh now seems to be pivoting towards Pakistan and China, which India would be worried about. For more such videos where we go beyond the headline and give you context and the background in which it is taking place, stay tuned to NDTV's YouTube platform. Press on that bell icon to subscribe for notifications to such videos. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to NDTV for all the news and updates.